Hi everyone, Grant Neal here, and I'm going to take you through another recent lesson. Hopefully it's something that can help you along with your game too. So we're going to have a look at how we can dissect the problem, or what kind of patterns that we are looking for, because in this lesson here, as I roll it on through, let's have a look. So again, your eyes are probably going to go straight to looking at the swing, and then if you have a look where that ball goes, you'll see a few different things that are happening. Some things that look a little bit out of sort. Maybe let's have a look where the ball goes, and that ball going shooting off to the right. Okay. And you'll see it shooting out there. Got in the air, but the question is, how do we know what caused that to happen? So if we have a look at this swing, I think what you'll notice is actually the swing itself is very, very, very similar. However, this one goes over there. Now, believe it or not, the difference between both of those golf shots, even though one went somewhere over here and the other went somewhere over here, the difference between them was probably millimeters. So one of them, this one here, you'll see, has touched this. So right on the very edge, right kind of on the outside there. And the one in the other video touched just on the inside of the hill. So you've got two very different good looking golf shots, one going off to the right and one going shooting off to the left. But actually the difference between them wasn't much. And the issue was, instead of the club returning where it started, it's returning slightly further away, resulting in both shots hitting the heel, but one hitting ever so slightly more to the left side towards the hosel, and the one hitting just on the inside of the heel. But as I said, causing two very different golf shots. And when I asked James what was the difference, his assumption was that they were both caused by very different things. The first one, he said, went out to the right because of where he's aiming, and then he changed his mind to his club face. And on the left one, he said he topped the golf ball. Now, what's really important here is to be able to identify that both of those golf shots can happen from a very, very two similar swings. If you notice that and you're aware and you say, that one goes out to the right, but that one that shoots way over to the left, I must be really far over to the hill, hopefully you should be able to amend that slightly easier. And in this final video, again, I want you to watch the swing because you're going to see a very, very similar looking swing. All the same things as before. However, this one hits somewhere closer to the middle. And that's why that golf ball went flying up into the air. And a much better result than any of the others. Now, the instinct would be to, when this happens and you see those golf balls flying different, to change different things because you think a different thing is happening. But actually, believe it or not, they're very, very similar to each other. But if you're able to spot those patterns and see which kind of ball flights occur from different parts of the club face, you'll then know where you can make your change. So by making James aware that that was the case, it was actually a pretty simple fix, because he then reorganised where his club needed to be. We did a couple of practice drills where we got him to miss the ball completely on the inside, and then once he changed his perception of where it returns, he was then able to hit much better shots. So hopefully that can help you guys. Spotting patterns of your golf shots and where the ball goes is very, very important. That's what's going to help you to fix some of those issues that you might have. See you soon.